Hey guys, and welcome back to part 5. Whew! So, we're continuing this, so you guys are continuing to comment, so I will continue to go ahead and do these videos and reply. So, I hope you guys are prepared for another sit down, so if you guys want to, you can go ahead and watch me duel with Mermail. I think it's Mermail Day, I don't know, I'm losing track. If not, then, just put this in the background and listen to it, I guess. I don't know. Go frap on some porn while listening to my sexy voice. Yeah. So, we're gonna hop right into it. So, our comment is from Homeborn, and he's got a couple of cards, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be like a double, or because, I'm just looking right now, so I'm not sure how much of this is gonna go, but I'll try to go ahead and do this. So, Homeboard says, artifact Molotok to 2 or 1 artifacts without a strong archetype, and Molotok is instantly strong, being able to pop cards during your turn. Alright, I know Molotok is a very powerful card. You summon it during your opponent's turn, and it doesn't target. Yes, I know. It doesn't target. You select the card, but it doesn't target. I don't know. Anyway, if we were going to hit artifacts, which we're not, because that's their cash cow, that's their new Boojins, so I already talked about them artifacts absolutely not getting hit, so you can just take that out of your memory and be like, no, Morlock won't be the one that gets touched. The first one you should be pointing fingers to is Sanctum. Morlock is only as good as the Sanctum that summons him, unless, you have Morlock in your back row, but, more artifacts are a one-trick pony, Once you know that they're artifacts, you know not to MST during your turn, but to MST during their turn, and then the artifacts won't go off. They can go ahead and set the artifacts in the back row. It doesn't even fucking matter, because if I don't MST or you don't do something on the initiative, then you know what, you're not doing anything either. So it's a one trick pony. Sanctum, on the other hand, you really can't. No. So Sanctum is the one that we should be pointing finger at, not Moral Talk. Alright, next card. Baby Dragon Rulers to 1. Dragon Rulers are still a thing, but they are very weak compared to their old selves. Ooh, Dragon Rulers slash Mystic Rulers slash any version of Dragon Rulers are still very powerful. I'd say they're still, up there in the top 10 list. I'd want to say top 5, but, that's kind of pushing it. I give them top 5. I give them number 5. So, you want to power up a deck that's still top and still tops by giving them back their baby rulers, that would, instead of them having to run these cards that mill out their deck to get the dragon rulers, you can just go ahead and summon them from the deck. No, we're not giving them baby dragon rulers back. No, baby dragon rulers stay banned. No, I don't even know why you would think that. You like dragon rulers? You like dragon rulers? No, I don't like dragon rulers. Nope, just stay banned. Nope. Baby Dragon Rulers stay banned, and Big Dragon Rulers, you can go ahead and stay at 1. You're annoying at 1. I would love for you to be banned, but no, thank you. You can just go ahead and stay exactly where you're at. Nope. No. Because you just draw it, you pitch it with another dragon, and bam, here comes a Dragon Ruler. And of course it goes to the graveyard, and then there you go. It's already starting, so it just upped the consistency of the deck. So while they're still running their I'm not sure if they're still running a card trooper, but I know they're running their Curry Bandits and their Dragon Shrines, and then they'll have the baby. Oh no. All right, so moving on. The rituals and some of the synchros at 1 really don't need to be Delorean, even Gishki, Shien, and some extent Formula could all go to 2 or 3. I don't know what Konami is doing with Delorean. Not a lot of people play Delorean. It's been at 1 to 2 to 1 to 2 to 1 to 2 to 1 to 2, up and down and up and down. I think now it's at 1. And you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know Mermail's kinda use it, I think. I don't know. So, I can't give you an exact answer on that one. Even Gishki, isn't that the one who does the loops and stuff? Yeah, no, he can stay at 1. Shien, no. Shien can stay at 1. Six Samurais are still a powerful deck, despite, no one playing them. They have their formats. This one's not really a good format for them, but, they have their formats, and despite them, losing Gateway, they're still a powerful deck, and the last thing I need them to do is fucking go off and drop goddamn 3 Shiens on my ass first turn. No thank you. You can stay at 1. And Formula has, I think it has some kind of loop that you can keep on going off with. I think it was with Glow Up. glow bulb though, so I'm not completely sure about that, so I can't give an exact answer for that. So, yeah. So that's all I gotta say about that one. Alright, moving on. Since Dragon Rulers are no longer decked for themselves, yeah, but they're being splashed in other decks, and even if the Baby Rulers were to come back, I don't think they'd be too much problem. Yeah, they would be a very good problem. I'll say Dragon Ravine to 1 or 2. How about Dragon Ravine stay banned as long as the Dragon Rulers exist? Because that would be every single turn you would be feeding the dragons. Every single turn. Feeding the dragons, you know? Dueling against Dragon Rulers is a war of attrition. Now, I know one of my friends actually has the Mythic Ruler deck, and dueling them is a war of attrition. You know, I'm constantly asking, can I check your graveyard? Okay. Can I check your graveyard? Okay. Can I check your graveyard? Because I'm counting these dragons. I need to know. With Dragon Ravine coming back, that would constantly be feeding the dragons. And that's the last thing we need is for these dragons to constantly come back and be beaters every single goddamn turn because they're being fed by Dragon's Ravine. Yes, Dragon Rulers. Well, the thing is, Dragon Rulers were never a deck. They were just a whole bunch of monsters that just happened to be synergy. They were never an archetype, so I don't even know why you're saying the Dragon Rulers were no longer a deck, because they were never a deck to begin with. They were just a player created splash together deck, just like Donna Rabbits, and it just happened to be powerful because they happen to have synergy. So, Dragon Rulers stay at 1, no to the babies, and no to the Dragon Ravine. Alright, next card. Premature Burial to 1. No. Since they're going to ban Soul Charge, hopefully, I agree with that. Replacing with Premature Burial will be 1. It was still hold to new strategies, and unlike other resurrection effects, it can get a Misty instantly, and you lose 100. No. 1, it's an equip spell. So, when the monster leaves the field, you know, when it's still, you can go ahead and return that, you know? So, no. Definitely no to Premature Burial on that part. B, it's a quick spell, as I said, so it's searchable. We don't need a searchable monster ball. Alright? We don't need any of this. I don't know why you want Premature. You want a revival card? You want a revival card? You want to put a revival card in your deck, yeah? One that you say because it's balanced because it can be MST'd? How about Call of the Haunted? Did everybody fucking forget about Call of the Haunted? Anybody? Am I the only one here that remembers that card exists? Yeah, no. No to Soul Charge ban. No to Call of the Haunted. Not Call of the Haunted. Monster Reborn. No to Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn ban. No to Premature Burial. Premature Burial born. Premature Burial banned. Oh my god, that was hard to say. Yeah, none of them. You get none of them. You get none. Alright? So, moving on to the next thing. Chaos Sorcerer 3, it's not doing anything, and some Chaos decks don't even run them just frame from the ban list. No, because you always got to keep in mind, you don't know the future. You know, we put it at 2 for a reason. So, you know, if it ever, shakes it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You don't know what the future holds. Last thing we need to do is put a powerful last monster like Chaos Sorcerer 3. No, thank you. No, thank you. Chaos Sorcerer, you can stay at 2. You're fine at 2. And Best Fear to 1, I already talked about Best Fear, and I already talked about Mermail, so we're not going to go ahead and go over that again. Alright, so, let me see. Let me go ahead and read this. We got Baby Gun in the Run, states, Big Daddy E-Dragons ban Dragon Ravine back at 3. I have this awful feeling in my gut that TTR Honest is going to go to 2. Alright, well, like I said, not going to shake, not going to rock the boat, they're just going to keep it the way it is. Dragon Rose have been doing well, but they haven't been doing well enough to, warrant any changes or bans. So, they're going to stay at 1. Ravine's going to stay banned. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's just the way that's going to be. Sorry. TT should stay at 1. TT is way too powerful to be at 2. When I saw it go to 2, I was like, nope, that's stupid, and then it went back down to 1. Because TT is just way too powerful card. It's one of those cards where you get hit by it, and you're just like, oh man, well that happened, but at least it's over. At least it's not like, oh shit, I got TT once, now I got another one coming now. Honest to 2, no, Honest should stay at 1. Once again, it's one of those cards where if you get it, you're lucky. I got hit with Honest, but it's never one of those cards we should have 2 of. Honest should always stay at 1. There's no reason to put him up to 2. I don't understand why you think he would go up to 2, but we're just going to keep him at 1. Honest at 1. Alright, well, this video is not that long, but there's actually a particular comment that's going to be so damn long that I'm pretty much going to have to spend my entire time talking about it, so I'm just going to go for a couple more comments and see, but unless you guys comment anymore, the next part should be the last part. So we got Jalen Madina here. Hands to 2, I already talked about that. Hands should be at 2, that's perfectly fine. I think they're fine at 2. Sanctum to 1, I know Sanctum is good. Sanctum definitely should go down to 1. Will it go down to 1? No, because they're still promoting artifacts. I apologize for the background noise. My mom came back and she started making noise, so I apologize about that. Gear to 1, yes, Gear should be going down to 1. Definitely just a very powerful card. I already talked about it. And as for anything coming off the balance, Dragon Ravine back at 1, maybe. No. Don't feed the dragons. Do not feed the dragons. The dragons are locked up in a zoo, and the sign says, "Do not feed the dragons." The card shows Dragon Ravine shall remain banned until the Dragon Rules are banned. Simple as that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't rock the boat. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I apologize, Dragunity players. I apologize, but it's the way that Konami wants it, and that's the way that we're going to play it. If you don't like it, then stop playing the damn game. It's as simple as that. We got to follow the rules that Konami sets, or you can play in traditional, or you can play in unlimited, or you can just get the hell out. It's simple as that. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and end this with Slate. I think Slate will be our last one. So this one will actually be a short one, but I'm going to tell you right now, the next one is going to be a long one. So I'll be using Pendulum Chaos Dragons, so that one's going to be a long one, so I hope you guys will enjoy watching if you do, but oh my god. Alright, so Slate says, I am really disliking banlist talks as of late, like I don't like seeing cards go. It's what we gotta do, man. We gotta balance it. We don't have like a rotation system like the other card games do. We gotta mend the game and make sure that's balanced. Make sure that the newer decks are more powerful than the older decks that Konami's making a buck. It's a routine. All right. I like to see cards come back. I'm sorry, but we hurt them for a reason. I guess I don't play enough to hate these cards. Anyway, Infernity is better than Mermail's fifth format. Yeah, I know, that's debatable. That's definitely debatable. I can definitely see, Infernity doing better than Mermail's, but, they definitely both weren't being hit. But like I said, with the taking of Soul Charge, we'll go ahead and see what the Infernities are doing. If they continue to be, just broke ass shit, we can go ahead and hit them again. So it's as simple as that. But, no, I get where you're coming from. Alright. See, it said, but I guess Gear Giant X to 1 would be a thing I wouldn't mind. Gear Giant X is a good card. It's the problem. No, it's Gear. Gear is what gets the deck started. Once they go with that Gear during your end phase, and then their turn, they summon that tuner, and they just go off into double beret and burrito and just OTK your ass. And they got a shit ton of back row, so no, it's Gear, not Gear Giant X. It's Gear. All right, and then you want me to talk about Bastari to 3, even though Glad's topped. Alright, so Bastari's never going to move from 1. It's going to stay at 1. I don't even know why you even think that. I don't know why that everybody wants this. It's just always those 2 damn cards that I hear every single day. Bastari to 2 or 3. Free my nigga Stratos. Like, nigga. You'd really... Alright, let me sit down and talk to you. Do you really think that Konami gives a shit about what deck you want to fucking play? No, they don't give a shit. They want you to fucking play the new shit. Buy that shit, play that shit, then we're gonna hit it, we're gonna give you some new shit, you're gonna buy that new shit, and you're gonna play it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So, why in the living fuck would Konami go ahead and do this for Glads? Why? Because you want it? Who the fuck are you? Alright? It's as simple as that. That's all Konami has to say. Konami is just sitting up there in their big old skyscraper, big wigs, and they're just sitting there, and you walk in there, and you're like, well, I really like my Glad Beast. I really like my Elemental Hero Stratos. And Konami's like, ask me if I give a shit. And you're like, Konami, do you give a shit? And they're like, shut the fuck up. Buy my product. It's as simple as that. So, no, Bastari's gonna stay at 1. And that's as simple as that. And the last card, which I've been waiting for this one, I saw this and I was like, Slate, why you bad? that's exactly what I thought. I don't mean to brag at you, Slate, but Time Seal to 3. No! Time Seal is broke. Like, no. No. I don't even know why you would even think that Time Seal is... Why, could you play it and you think that it's a neg... No. Never let your opponent draw. Drawing is a big aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaining resources. You know, you're constantly counting cards and seeing how many cards you got compared to your opponent. Time Seal pretty much says, "Hey, you're down on resources. I'm up on resources. I can win this duel. Oh, but you can turn around this duel as a top deck. Oh yeah, Time Seal." Like no, because it's not an egg one. Because you play your Time Seal one to prevent your opponent from drawing, aka from preventing your opponent from plussing one. It's a 1-for-1, but it's an entirely different level. You know, Time Shield shouldn't even be unbanned, let alone at 3. So Slade, no. Same thing with Yada. No. I see people talking about Yada as well. Like, oh, Yada Garasu could come back. No. Do not let your no. Never prevent drawing. Drawing is a key aspect in Yu-Gi-Oh! Do not do that. Because you don't know. The evidence of abstinence is not the absence of evidence. Alright? For Yada, I could be up on resources. You could be down on resources. You could have no fucking answer to what I currently have in the field. And you need to draw into what you need to get out of my current answer. Yada, poke, game, poke. Because if you didn't have the answer for me in my current field with the cards you have in your hand now, then you sure ain't gonna fucking get it, because I'm poking you with Yada every single fucking turn, so you ain't drawing shit. So no to Time Seal and no to Yada. It's as simple as that. Don't hit drawing. Drawing is way too powerful an aspect in Yu-Gi-Oh! To be, preventing. So no to Time Seal, no to Yada. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this one episode. So next part is a long one. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just gonna give you a hint. Pretty much, how you can hit the read more. If I hit read more, it says 119 lines. 119 lines of text, so gonna get ready for it, alright? So, and then that should be it, unless you guys have any more comments or anything like that. And then I can go ahead and put up my ban list prediction, which if you guys have been paying attention to the last couple parts, you can probably figure out what I'm gonna come from and what's gonna be on there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed part 5. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. And I will see you guys next part, handling this one big old long list. Thanks for watching.